What's up, you guys? It's Darlicia Menzie, the founder and CEO of Fervent LLC. I am taking a stab at getting back to these videos, and so I want to be raw and in the moment with you guys and kind of let you know some of the things that I'm implementing, what I'm doing, how it's going, all the things. As you know, or some of you may not know, Fervent Servant is all about living a fervent life. What does that mean? Being hot, on fire, passionate, purposeful, intentional, and doing the things that God has called you to do and living your everyday life. So our motto is to live with intention and serve with passion. And that's exactly what I aim to do. So I want to bring you along on this journey with me, 2023. Let's go. All right, we're back. So thing number one is I ordered a planner. So my job, I'm a realtor. I'm a Missouri licensed realtor. And we have this system that we have put into place to stay focused on our daily tasks, our weekly tasks, our monthly tasks, our yearly goals. And the journal or the notebook or whatever you want to call it that they had didn't really work for me. And so the lines were too small. There wasn't enough space. And I'm like, your girl liked to write, your girl liked to talk, and I need something else. So I hopped on good old Amazon and found a planner that I think is going to be great for me. So we'll have to check back in at some point in time. But it's called Clever Fox. And they have two planners. So this is not the planner itself. This is the little workbook guide. I'll show you in a second. That walks you through how to use the planner. But this is the planner. I'm going to show you in relation to my hand so you see how big it actually is. It is not crazy. It's not too thick. It's something that you can carry. I'll have it in my bag. And I'm going to show you the inside of this thing so we can see if it's something that it's going to work out for us. So check it out. All right, y'all. This is not a paid advertisement, by the way. But here we are. This is the little booklet that shows you how to use the planner. You come inside, it gives you an introduction, and it walks you through the contents of the planner. Now, remember I told you they have two versions. I did not get the 2.0 version because it just had a lot of extra stuff that I wasn't sure would keep me focused, even though I think it's awesome stuff in there, because I wouldn't know how to use it. So I wanted to use something simpler for me to get started. And then if I figure out that I like it, then I will maybe upgrade to the next one for next year. But this is the walkthrough 1 through 10 or 11. It gives you some examples of how to use what they have. I just love that. Any resource or tool that I create, I also like to do examples in there so people know how to use what it is that I've created and they don't have to assume. So to find another creator that does that is amazing to me. They know what they're doing. It's got goal setting. I'll walk you through the actual journal, but I wanted you to see. Mind mapping, the monthly, the weekly. Yes. And then it's got some grids for you to draw, doodle, whatever you do. And I love this too. It's got 10 productivity hacks, which is really good to keep us focused. And if ever you feel like you've got brain fart or you have a lack of motivation or whatever, coming back to that to get help. So let's take a peeky peek. It's got a 2023 overview and a 2024 overview. So I love that, along with the holidays. So you can already be planning it out. Let me see if I can turn this. There we go. I love this. So it's got a gratitude and self-awareness portion. One thing that I wish it had one was for each week instead of just one general one. So when I create my journal, it will probably have one for each week. Even daily gratitude is great too, but I like to have the space within the week so that you can put that in there. So that's one change that I would have made, but I love that it has space for that. What am I passionate about? This got me excited because I'm passionate about a few things and I make room for them in my life. And so I love to be able to write about that. And this will also help me track what I've accomplished in the year. So if I'm passionate about something, then I want to make sure I include those things in my life in this year. Okay. Daily rituals, skills to learn and habits to adopt this year. One of these will be for me reading 15 minutes a day, at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. And I've started reading some books in Apple Books. So that's been great. And then affirmations. My broker always talks about this. We know the power of affirmations. And so writing those things out in present tense on what you're going to be expecting for yourself this year. Then I love that they have pages for a vision board. Now, I don't do vision boards anymore because I don't like to have to cut everything out, put them on a big poster board, don't know where to put the poster board, looking all weird. So the fact that it can be in my journal and I can still have a reference place for often is going to be amazing. And I forgot this was in here because I just told myself yesterday that I wanted to make myself more aware of my goals. I wrote them down last year, but I didn't revisit them a lot. I just kind of went through life and I fulfilled a lot. But to have them to look at is going to be amazing for me right here in this journal, because this will be with me every day. Okay, so here you got life areas, which I love this. Again, we do this in real estate in the ninja selling model. So you get all these different areas. I think so it's just these 8. And then over here, you get to write out what are your goals for the year in that area. So I love that it's very specific. I'm glad they put spiritual in there. So this just really makes a difference and sets intention for the year. Remember, Fervent Servant is about living with intention and serving with passion. So I love this so much. And these are areas that I would talk about anyway, and things that I'm passionate about and that I always talk to my content about. So that's that. And then over here, we've got my focus. So these are going to be the big bucket goals. I don't know what these are going to be yet. I have a few ideas in mind, but I'm not sure because I have so many things that I always try to get accomplished in a year. And I typically get them. So I just got to figure out what's going to go here for me. And maybe I'll section this off in quarters. So goal 1 is Q1 goal, you know what I mean? And then these are extra surprises along the way. Mind mapping. I'm not much of a doodler, but I'm going to figure it out. I love that in this little thing here, they showed me a way to do this. And I was like, okay. Here it is. Okay, so the goals that were written here are these big buckets in the middle. And then they have the little branches coming off of them. So they're kind of like the to-do list items outside that are attached to the bigger goal. So I'm like, yeah, once I figure this out, then I can definitely do some mind mapping because I'm a to-do list girl anyway. So instead of doing it in a to-do list, it'll be bubbles. Love that. And then here it starts off your month. So it's got the previous month, it's got the next month, this month's goals. So what am I going to focus on this month's wins, and how I'll improve next month. So you come back to this page after you've completed the month. You start this off and then come back here. You can use this page. Let me see. Yeah. Use this page to write in different big bucket items, again, that you have, appointments and things. So that way you can keep schedule on what you have going on. And then you get into the weeklies, which I'm so excited about this. And flip to this week. I love this. It gives me the chance to write in each day what my top priorities are. I've also heard it taught that you want 3 priorities a day. And I love that this gives you that 3 lines, basically. You can do 4 if you want to do it on top, but it gives you 3 main focuses for the day so that you're not too overwhelmed. You got your Saturday and your Sunday here because I still have a lot going on Saturday, Sundays. And then this week's main goal. I love about this one, it says received reward if achieved. So what am I going to do to reward myself if I do this? How cool is that? And then this week's priorities. I love that as well because it might be different than these things within the day. But overall, what do I want to have accomplished? Sent out 10 of these, right? If I'm doing 2 a day, then I want to have sent out 10. So good ideas, right? Notes. What I'm going to do here is I've already planned for the She Shed Spiritual Training Academy that we're going to be working on declaring the promises of God over our lives this year. And so we're going to do deep studies on those. And each week we're going to have a different promise to focus on, study, and pray back to God. And so this is where I'm going to write my scripture per week. I'm so excited about that because it's going to get me even more into the routine and the habit of saying what God says, having that God talk in my mouth, right? Oh, I'm hungry. A personal to-do list, because I told you guys I am a to-do list girl. Love that it has a habit or a skill tracker. So the things that I'm going to be working on daily or whatever, I get to put here and just mark it off instead of a whole separate journal. I'm like, I don't need 8 journals for one day. I need one thing with all the stuff in it. And seems to be like it's going to be great for me. So this week's wins and how I'll improve next week. I love these sections here because it really focuses on personal development. And if you know anything about me, I'm all about personal and spiritual development and growth. And so I love that I have these points of reflection here just to kind of see where I'm at. So it just continues on with that, with the monthly and the weeklies all the way through the year. And then the back of the book, it gives you more of those dot pages. So if you're a bullet journaler or if you have more doodles or whatever you want to do with these kind of pages, you have that space to do that. And then it gives me a ton of stickers. You guys, look at these stickers. I love these. I'm not a sticker girl. I don't know how to use them in a journal, but these made me want to figure it out because yes, I have so many meetings as a realtor. I've been committed to the gym for the past 4 months. I need to do better with laundry. Hello, somebody. Meetings, appointments, crucial. Come on, this is so cool. Time, shopping, birthdays, eating, which you know I love to do. Okay, coffee dates, running or exercising, even more. Just so many things. They've got the months. Look at this. How motivational, how encouraging, how pretty. I really have to figure this thing out with the stickers because it's too cool not to. Look at this money one. I said, come on with the money. Because I'm finna get paid this year. Look, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and declare I'm getting all of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 transactions. 14 plus transactions closed this year so I could put paid on my calendar. Bills that are due, car note, mortgages, if you're a homeowner or your rent. More bills that are due, money coming in, whatever. Look at this payday. How cool is that? Budget, no spend challenge. I just love this so much. Grocery shopping, days off, alarms, important. I got to figure this thing out. And it gives you a pocket here to put stuff in if you need to. So that is the review of the planner that I will be using for this year. I wanted to clue you guys in, check in with you. What's one goal? What's one thing that you want to accomplish this year? And let's continually check in on those things with each other. Ladies, if you're looking for a community of women where you can grow up in God, I want to invite you to the She Shed Spiritual Training Academy. We meet on Zoom. We're there Tuesday mornings at 7 a.m. Central Time and Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Central Time. If you want to be a part, anybody in the world can be a part. Any woman in the world can be a part. Sorry, guys. This is just for the ladies. But I'll have so many things coming up. Jump over to my website, darliciamenzie.com. If you want to get updates on all things Fervent Servant, my podcast is going to be coming back this year. It's called the Effectual Fervent Prayer Podcast. It is a prayer podcast specifically focused on praying to God, using the word, expecting godly results. And then also prayer revival is coming back this year. We did not have one in 2022, but we had our first one in 2021 and it was amazing. An amazing experience and presence of God. So I'm planning to bring that back this year as well. There's so much going on, so much happening. Hopefully there'll be more books and journals coming out this year and after, but stay plugged in. So go to my website and become a Fervent Servant Insider. All you got to do is on the homepage, scroll down to the bottom, put your name and your email in there, and you are set to go. You're going to get all the notifications and updates about what's going on in the world of Fervent Servant. Okay, you guys, I love you so very much. I want to remind you to live with intention and serve with passion and stay fervent. Bye.